Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today's reading will be a pick a card for your new moon in Virgo. What's rising up in you, what's happening this new moon, and what will it bring you thereafter. So if you want to take a moment to choose option A, B or C, and the timestamps will be down in the description. Hello everyone and welcome to option A. So we'll begin with your new moon reading. What's going on in your life? What will happen? What will rise up in you? Oh, I like this. Okay. Oh, I like this. So the Devil straight away, I always like to start with this one. This is a card of breaking free from control, from old addictive cycles, from toxicity, from toxic people, from poor relationships, from too much temptation. And you have the King of Swords there, which is, I feel like, this is not necessarily you, I feel like this could be someone, for some of you in your life. This could be someone who is very tyrannical, very controlling, does what they want, doesn't care for the feelings of others. They're not a fair ruler. They shouldn't have the power that they have. They tend to abuse it a little bit. You also have the Four of Wands, which is kind of endgame celebrations. I'm feeling a sense of victory, especially with this Justice card. If there's something in your life that's going on, you're feeling like this isn't coming to an end, I wish this would happen, I wish people would listen to my side, this isn't fair, I'm in the right. Whatever this is, whether this is a person, someone at work, school, whether this is a company that's harassing you over something, whether it's an employer, anyone, anything in your life, you're going to start listening to your intuition. This here, the moon is secrecy, it's illusions. Definitely some of you, there's a bit of a secret aspect in a relationship here. Some of you might be in a literal secret relationship, but I feel more like you're in a relationship that's going to be secrets. If you're single, then it could be a partnership, it could be a business thing. If it's not, it could just be simply someone you're attached to. This can mean financial secrets. It can also mean that maybe this person or you is keeping something from the other one that could prevent progression in the future, because the Knight of Pentacles upright is progression, reliability and stability. The Queen of Swords there is a communication card, it's a fairness card, a justice card. Yeah, I do feel like there's an aspect, perhaps there's an argument that's gone on or will go on that's going to come to a peak. I don't necessarily feel like this is relationship ending, but I do feel like for some of you there might be an aspect of this relationship or another relationship that could be keeping a bit of secrets, it's causing a little bit of conflict, you're kind of wondering, can I trust this person? There's a Hierophant there which is about tradition and orthodoxy and doing things kind of by the book. It's being very structured and kind of habitual as well. Yeah, I do feel like some of you this could indicate, maybe, for some of you, maybe, it indicates that you have a strong relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean the relationship gives you full happiness. It feels like maybe some of you are married and you're in a partnership and there's areas where you're like, I don't trust this person isn't contributing to this. It feels like there could be a few little nitpicky things in this partnership you have that's resulted in this, the Ace of Cups, unhappiness. I feel like for some of you it could be related to this breaking free from this person who's treating you unfairly, this situation that's unfair, that's ruled against you. Some of you, again, like I said, I feel like it could be related to a company or work. There is some type of relationship, at least one in your life, this new moon, that you're going to really come to a head on and you're going to say, I'm breaking free from this. I know your secrets. I know what's going on. And you're kind of listening to your inner self. Maybe it's something you've been keeping private. I feel like you've been trying to avoid heartbreak, but really you can only manifest healing. You can't heal unless you've been through the heartbreak this full moon. And I feel like this new moon, I feel this new moon you're going to finally have the courage. It's a rebirth. New moon is the new beginning, a new start. I feel like you're going to start taking charge of that and you're going to make a change. You have a win-win outcome is forecast. You are very close to achieving your goal, and communication is key, like I said with that Queen of Swords. It might be one chat away to resolve the issue entirely and everything goes to bed and it's happy again. We can turn this upright. For others of you it might be, I'm really not comfortable with this situation, or you might need to use effective communication. If this is someone you don't feel like you can talk to directly, you might need to seek others. The new moon in Gemini is really opening your throat and saying what you think, what you feel. You really need to start reaching out to others as well, maybe for support. You also have a win-win outcome as forecast, the full moon in Libra. I feel like everything's going to go in your favour. You do have this Justice card, which is an air card. Libra is about fairness, balance, justice. I feel like that's coming in your favour, this new moon. This is going to birth justice. You're very close to achieving your goal, whatever it is you want to do, whatever this is. If you're planning to leave this person, you're planning to make a change, start a new career, I feel like you're close to doing that. And I feel like just that little bit of push, this new moon, just after this, those energies, it's kind of a new opportunity. Take that rebirth energy and say, I'm going to go for it. So if you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment and subscribe. Hello option B, and welcome to your reading. There we go. What's rising up in this new moon? What's going on with you? I'm sorry if you hear noises. There are a number of children and dogs playing somewhere in the village, and they're running around. What's going on? Ooh. I know the Seven of Pentacles is a card of the mundane, of feeling disappointed, of being bored with your life, of not getting any fulfillment out of it. But I see it as an opportunity card, because it's you recognising, I'm bored, I don't like this, I want to change it up. And that kind of gives you that energy to do so. I'm feeling like an urge to pull more cards. I feel like this new moon, you're going to really come to a realisation of, you know what, I just can't do this anymore. There's an aspect of the hand panda which you're kind of taking time out. It's feeling like you're at an impasse. You're looking at things objectively. You're thinking about what you want. You may be just stepping away, hesitating on a decision here. You have the Fool in reverse, which could mean, for some of you, seriousness. I feel like you're quite serious about your work, and I feel like you're serious about providing, and I also feel like you're serious about kind of keeping things, getting things done. You have this Three of Pentacles here, which is a sign of shoddy workmanship. It's poor craftsmanship. It's not collaborating well with others. It can be maybe you've gone to someone and they've provided work that's subpar. Maybe you're kind of feeling like your work is so boring. You're allowing it to slip. I'm getting like varied energy. Something in your life, the quality of it is going down. You're not happy with the mundane. You kind of want to make a change. You have the Knight of Cups there, which could mean, and the King of Cups actually. Some of you, I feel this is romantic. I feel like you're kind of also fed up with being single, some of you. The ones of you who are single, I feel like you're fed up. You're kind of unhappy. You're saying, I would really like a partner. Maybe you want to get married. I feel like this Chariot here is telling you, you need to start taking action. If you want to be in a relationship, you need to take control of that situation and go out and find one, because it's not just going to come and land in your lap. I also feel like maybe some of you have been hanging on to past relationships, or a relationship has recently ended, and you're kind of feeling, there's feelings of hurt, of almost like, not quite spite, but you're not feeling that confident, you're not feeling fully back on your feet. And this Chariot reminds you, it's a rising up of energy, it's taking control. This is what's going to come up in you, this new moon. You're kind of feeling like, I'm bored, I'm a bit upset, maybe you're feeling a bit lonely, maybe you're kind of getting over a relationship, getting over some sort of ruin. You've put yourself in, you've been in this impasse for a while now, it feels. And you have the Tower there in reverse. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to force that change yourself. I feel like for you, that Tower in reverse and the Nine of Swords is, you've reached a point where you're saying, I'm too stressed, I'm too bored, I'm too anxious, I'm just going to force this, I'm going to make a change. And you're taking control this new moon. I love it. Look, the Ten of Wands. Now that's about you persevering. That's your stamina. The fireworks explode for you, because they're in the background of your life. You're kind of walking to that backdrop. You're bearing your burden. You're being responsible. You're being caring. And it's almost like other people know this of you, and they're like, that's the person, that's the one to trust, that's the one to watch, because you can keep going. You have such strong perseverance. You can endure the mundane. It feels like you might even be an earth sign or have strong earth in your chart. What do you need to release? Now, what do you need to let go of to let more come into your life? What do you need to do to achieve your full potential and opportunities? Work through your fears. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of maybe losing money, or losing friends, or maybe saying, if I make this change and go after this thing I want and it goes wrong? Well, that's just a learning curve. If you don't take the chance and the opportunity, then you won't ever have it at all. Your fears could be your anxiety, your stress, whatever you're afraid of. It's something that you're going to need to endure, to really work through in order to achieve what you want, because you're not going to do it living in fear. You have take time to breathe out, which is take time, reassess your situation, take time out for yourself, make sure you're caring well for yourself. Really sort of don't allow yourself to become wrapped up in it. Don't become too much Chariot energy that you end up a train wreck. You are good enough. Again, about self-confidence, I feel your fears could be related to your self-confidence. Maybe a relationship or something has given you a bit of a knock. You also have the energy is gaining momentum. A fiery climax approaches. So I feel these energies are rising for you. Again, this relates to your Chariot energy. I feel like you're going to reach a point where you say, this new moon, I'm going to change. I'm going to stop this. This is something new. Again, with your romance, you were perhaps some of you unhappy being single, maybe unhappy in a relationship. A new cycle begins. The rebirth of an old relationship, the start of a new one. Maybe even for some of you, it's simply falling in love with yourself or a new idea or a new hobby that brings you great fulfillment and joy. You have the answers you need are coming. Again, I feel like when the climax approaches, you'll have that aha moment. You will instantly know. You will know that it's what you want. You will know that now's the time, and you will see this opportunity and say, maybe you didn't even see this one coming. Here it is. Seize it. The new moon's going to bring so much out of you, so much, like it's almost like everything comes to a boil. The climax approaches and you say, time to take action. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe. Hello option C, and welcome to your reading. What's rising up in you this new moon? What's going on with you? Oh, I like this. You're a bit of a winner, aren't you? I like this. I like it. It feels like you've almost been the underdog in something, and you've now, I'm just seeing you as being the underdog. Maybe someone's been pecking at you. Maybe someone's been trying to humiliate you or annoy you or take an opportunity or betray you. They've kind of, it feels like they've cut you. And this energy is saying, I'm going to bite back 10 times harder, and I'm going to walk out of this with great dignity. The Ace of Swords is a hard-won victory. The Seven of Swords in reverse is getting over a betrayal. It's keeping your secrets close and learning from mistakes of the past, learning to really be wary of other people and kind of lay down your weapons and say, you know what, I'm going to remove that person. You have the Page of Swords, which is a new kind of, it's a new learning opportunity. It's communication. It's the start of something. It's kind of, you're learning something. This is a new thing to you. I also feel like, here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, be very careful not to overwork yourself, but also be, for some of you, then when you pull the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it means you're working very, very, very hard. You might be seeing results, but you're not getting as much for nearly how hard you're working. It also can be a sign that for some of you it could be a little bit of laziness. You have the Ten of Cups there, which is emotional fulfillment. It's happiness. It's having everything you've wanted, and especially related to like family, happily ever after type of energy. I feel like you are going to get something that you want. This new moon's going to bring great happiness for you. You have strength as well, which is your personal stamina, your endurance. It's that you're able to keep persevering even when something's very hard. You get up in the morning and you still do it. You're struggling badly, but you put on a brave face. It's that type of energy. It's also being incredibly patient. Look, Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're not necessarily taking a new opportunity. You're not starting with beginner's luck. You're not throwing everything aside and saying, let's go for this new thing. Let me try this, even if I'm bad. I want to have a go. It's not that. It feels like you're really persevering through something. This isn't something that's new or just started. It feels like you're holding your ground against something, and you're the one who's going to come out the winner this new moon. The Ace of Swords, as I said, is a hard-won victory. You fought for this victory over this person, over this event. And look, it's opening new opportunities. So everything you've worked up to this point, you're coming out. You're opening up. The Two of Swords is... You're birthing yourself new opportunities. You're having new dreams. You're seeing, what can I think about? It's also a card of thinking about things realistically. I feel like this learning opportunity, you're starting to really think about what you truly want. Maybe this was a romantic partner or a friend you trusted, and they've stung you a bit, but you're not going to let it hold you back. You also have the Five of Wands there, which is conflict. It's learning to get along with others. I do feel like there's an aspect in your life this month that's going to... this new moon, that's going to bring conflict, but I feel like it's something you can more than handle. You're almost having a new maturity and saying, you know what, you want to face off against me? Okay then, you've made a mistake. I feel here with the new moon in Gemini, the communication is key. You'll start to speak your mind, you'll start to stand up for yourself. You have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Again, that's about, think about things realistically. Don't be overwhelmed by fantasy or rumour. Really sit and take time out to think about what it is you want. Think things through carefully, the motives behind them for yourself. You can't always decide the motives of others, but you can make decisions on sort of what you do. A win-win outcome is forecast. Again, like I said, you're on the road to victory this new moon. This new moon is going to bring you great happiness, great fulfillment and great victory. So I do feel as though that kind of on this path, stay on this path at the very least, even if you choose not to make changes. No, nothing will come of this situation. Again, it feels like when you pull this card, it can mean you're over worrying about something. You're thinking, oh no, this person is going to cause me so much grief. Your victory's there. This situation is going to run its course and you're going to be the one that walks away from it better. You're going to walk away with your head held high, however it resonates. Expect powerful change. There you go. Your ability to make these decisions, your choices, your communication, the way I feel like you're carrying yourself in a very mature and responsible and dignified way, I feel like that is going to allow you to make these changes. It's going to make you kind of open a door and see, oh, if I do this again, I can get even further than this. I can achieve more. It's almost like this is going to bring a new opportunity or a new space into your life. You have to step out of your comfort zone and what do you need to release. So let go of things from your past, let go of negative feelings, of emotions, really try and work through things and find a new ground to stand on. Find somewhere out of your comfort zone, move forward into something new, take a new opportunity, learn from this, however it resonates, and make new opportunities from it. I feel like this is, you're kind of on an up and up situation. Believe in the impossible. So once in a blue moon. Again, this is kind of an opportunity that may only come around once. Whatever this is, this may even on its own be a different opportunity, completely separate to these other cards. Something's going to pop in this new moon and it's going to offer, and you're going to be like, wow, and you're going to take it because you need to, because these cards are saying you need to take a new opportunity. You need to carry on. You need to be dignified. You need to be forgiving. You need to be patient, because your ultimate reward there is the Ten of Cups. It's happily ever after. So if that's what you want, you need to make sure you're staying down this path. You need to release your negativity, step out of your comfort zone and really use your strength and perseverance to stand through this for your victory. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.